Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to What's Brewing, and this is Mark. Today, we're going to be unboxing the DJI OM4. I'm pretty excited to get this thing out of the box. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox it. Alright everybody, now that we got it all out of the box, let's go ahead and see what it was. So to start, let's look at the quick start guide for the OM4. So as all quick start guides they have for DJI, it comes in multiple languages. And one thing that you're going to see right when you open the page is you're going to have a QR code that's in there that you need to scan for the DJI Mimo app. So this device works directly with an app that you're able to use to better track the scene you're doing, and also you can actually do some different kind of editing inside that app if you wanted to. So it's very useful. But go ahead, you're gonna wanna look through this quick start guide because it's gonna help you get it all set up. Next, let's go ahead and let's look at this big looking box that comes in it that says create magnetic moments. I like that. I like that. That's pretty. So let's open this thing up, and inside you'll see they have this carrying case to kind of keep everything safe. Rip that open. That's just the carrying case to put your the OM4 in. It's kind of nice, and it says Osmo on it. So just in case you don't know, the OM stands for Osmo Mobile. So that's really nice. Then inside that they have a drawstring that you can put on the bottom, so it's easier to make sure you don't drop it. So that's really handy. I know the original Osmo that I had, this thing was a lifesaver from accidentally dropping. Other things they have in here is a mounting device. So you'll see that it comes with a magnet. So if you wanted to, you could actually take this magnet and stick it to the back of your phone or on your case. So that way you could always quickly attach it. And this little guy kind of fits over your phone, so you can actually fit it properly in there. So that's really good. It comes with an instruction guide, so that way you don't damage anything. You put it in the right exact space you're supposed to, depending on what your phone is. So that's really handy. Let's go ahead and see what else they got in this thing. See, they have a couple more things. I was kind of all the way in there. Another little guide here. It's kind of just talks about the product. Yeah, it kind of just talks about the product a little bit. You have a thing to protect more of your phone if needed. Also a second sticky pad if need be. Then here you got more guides. This is about the magnetic ring holder. This little guy here is the magnetic ring holder. So it kind of talks a little bit more about that and how to user guide for setup and the do's and don'ts. You can see X's and checks and X's on there, so that's good. And then you have the disclaimer and safety guidelines. So to make sure that you're using the product safely and make sure that you're using it correctly to what they say to use. Also things not to do, that's what a disclaimer, and what it does and doesn't do. So give that thing a look over, and that's everything in that box. So that thing actually had a lot packed into it, such a tiny space. Another thing you'll see is the clip. So this little guy actually holds a phone. So you would take like a phone and just clip it on there. So that way you have a phone holder in case you don't want to use that other magnet that clicks on directly. You have this guy that can just be a phone holder. So that's really nice. Then you have an extra padding to make sure you don't scratch up your phone. You have a little tripod. So that way when you screw it on, you see it has a little thing at the side. It sits in, you're able to tripod on your Osmo. Also, it acts as an extra handle, so whenever you're using it, you don't have so much arm fatigue, which is really nice. Other things that we have is the charging cable. So it does not have replaceable batteries. Older models of the Osmo actually had batteries that you could take out, put in a charger, and put it back up. That's the ones that actually had the 3-axis gimbal with its own camera attached. With the OM4, it has its own charging cable, which is a USB-C cable, and charges to a regular USB-A charger, and you're able to recharge the battery. As always, whenever you're using things like that, you want to get the first use out, completely drain it all the way till it's dead. Then you want to charge it up to full and do that 2 or 3 times to make sure you're setting your battery memory. So that way you're not constantly charging it and then all of a sudden your battery for it goes out quicker. But that's really helpful that they include the cable for charging. And now the pièce de résistance that we've all been waiting for, the DJI OM4 itself. So over here, so here it is. So you go ahead to open it, you click open that way, click open that way, and you want to turn it on first so it can actually get there. But it's just a gimbal, it kind of helps you keep your balance. On here you'll see they have the joystick remotes, the record button, and then they have this guy here. But let me go ahead and actually put a phone on it. I'm not actually going to record, but I'm going to put a phone on it so you guys can kind of see it move in action. And let me go ahead and do that now. So there's going to be a cut in about 3, 2, 1. And now we're back. So now you'll see that we got it active. And as you can see, as I move it around, it kind of tracks. And if I move here and I turn that guy, if I want to bring it back, I just double tap, brings it back to forward. There's different kind of view modes they have on this and everything, but it's very nice. You see how it just kind of gimbals around and keeps everything steady. You can put it in horizontal mode. I'm just going to do that. This is easier for me to show, but it just tracks easily, nicely. You set kind of where you want your parameters are on it. It's really, really cool. But just wanted to show you guys that, how it kind of works, how it kind of moves, so you can kind of get a feeling of why something like this people would like. It helps on vacation shoots. It helps on, like, if you just want to use your iPhone to do some quick things for your business, if you're trying to do live streams, if you're trying to just shoot a quick video of promo, just to put up on social media and not have that shaky cam or things like that. This guy's really handy. I'm going to put a link actually right here. And in this link, you're going to see actually something that we shot with using the DJI OM4 called The Case for Daylight. It was a kind of a spec commercial that we did that we wanted to just see and utilize just an iPhone and also the DJI OM just to see its capabilities of what it could do. So if you want to, just go ahead and check that out right there. But without that, after that, without further ado, that's going to be it for this episode. And so I thank you for joining me on this journey, for seeing the unboxing. Go check out that video. And if you like anything you're seeing here, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe and see more content. We put out content every Friday on our What's Brewing. So my name's Mark. This has been What's Brewing, and I'll see you in the next one.